Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough. I was kind of feeling like playing Kamala Khan, so I found a cool deck on Marvel CDB. I'll link it down below. And yeah, we're going to be going Sabertooth. So, the sub for Sabertooth, we'll get into it here. We've got Stalked by Sabertooth as our first main scheme. The two mod sets are Temporal and Space Pirates that we're using. We're going to put the Find the Senator side scheme into play, attach Robert Kelly ally to it. While attached to the Find the Senator, Robert Kelly is in play but under no player's control. This flips, has a force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase. Deal 2 damage to Robert Kelly, 3 if there's at least 6 threat per player here. While Robert Kelly is attached to Find the Senator, treat his text box if it were blank. If he leaves play, the players lose the game. We've got Find the Senator. So Robert Kelly cannot be healed by card effects and cannot have upgrades attached. When defeated, the first player detaches Robert Kelly from the scheme, takes control of him, advances to the main scheme 2A, and flips this card and places it next to the main scheme. Robert Kelly is right here. He is going to be a zero or no threat, no thwart, no attack ally. He doesn't count against our ally limit. And as a force response, when an enemy resolves an undefended attack against you, deal that damage to Robert Kelly. So that's there. We've got Sabertooth here. He's 1-2 with 13 health on stage 1. Force response is after Sabertooth activates against you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Heal damage from Sabertooth equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. We've got Kamala Khan here. She's 5 recovery, 6 hit points, 10 hand size. Teen Spirit. Action is discard cards on the top of the deck until you discard the Miss Marvel card. Then add that card to your hand. Limit once per round. Miss Marvel's a 1/1/1 Morphogenics. Response after you play an attack, thwart, or defense event against exhaust Miss Marvel to return that event to your hand. We're using Justice as our aspect. Okay, that's 6 cards. Okay. So let's put the red on here. So Sneak By could be interesting, especially we could recur it with her ability. We're going to keep Skilled Investigator, and we're going to keep Power of All of Us, and I think we're going to dump everything else. Okay, so let's use Teen Spirit. Oh, there's Red Dagger. Okay. Let's flip to Miss Marvel. Let's play Skilled Investigator. So it says after a side scheme is defeated, exhaust Skilled Investigator, draw a card. We are going to discard Bruno and Hit and Run for... No, we're going to discard Bruno and Red Dagger for Sneak By. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. We're going to exhaust Miss Marvel to add this back to our hand. We're going to discard the Power of All of Us and Sneak By for Hit and Run. It says deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then so this is done when defeated. What is the cycle here? Because I have a hero response, I've got when defeated, and I've got a response. So I think this happens first, when defeated, and then these. So this will happen first. So we're going to give Robert Kelly over. We're going to advance to 2A, which is going to be deal each player an encounter card. And then we're going to have Injured Senator, defeat Robert Kelly. When completed, defeat Robert Kelly. And if Robert Kelly is play, the players lose. And then we have flip this over to Protect the Senator. He cannot be healed by player card effects and cannot have upgrades attached. And then as a hero response, after you defend against an attack from Sabertooth, spend 2 resources of any type to ready your hero. Once only the player who controls Robert Kelly can activate this effect. Then we're going to do Turn the Tide and Skilled Investigator. So Turn the Tide for removing... This says once after your hero thwarts, removes all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So he's going to take 3. And then we're going to do this because we defeated a side scheme to draw a card, which is another Hit and Run. And I'm just going to end my go. We're going to discard Hit and Run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a wiggle room. Nope, that is not a wiggle room at all. Okay. So we're going to have threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack for 2. We're going to just take the hit, so it's going to go Robert Kelly. So 2. Attaches to Sabertooth. It's Adamantium Claws. He gains Piercing, and we can spend 1 of each resource to discard the card. So he's going to hit Robert Kelly for 3. Then we're going to flip discard a card. It's got 1 boost icon, so he's going to heal 1. Then we've got 2 encounter cards. So encounter card number 1, going to be Pirate Lackey. He's got Quick Strike, and after this minion attacks and damages you, remove the top card of your deck. We're going to take 2 damage, and it's because I think it specifically says... wait. Oh, yeah. When an enemy resolves an attack against you. So Pirate Lackey can hit us for 2. Yeah, but I'm just going to give it to him. But he doesn't damage us, so we don't remove the top card from the deck. Then we got Time Portal. When the scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of discarding it. Okay. So I don't really love my hand because it's just a bunch of shenanigans. We'll discard Build Support and Mockingbird for Ironheart. Lets us draw a card. We'll discard both of these for Shrink. So when you play a Thwart event, exhaust Shrink to increase the amount of damage that Thwart event does by 2. We'll Thwart 2 off of here. This gets shuffled back in, and then we'll exhaust this to draw. Oh, and there's the suit. We're going to flip. We're going to activate our ability. We're going to get Big Hands and then discard Big Hands for Biokinetic Polymer Suit. Exhaust this to generate a wild resource for an event. And then we're going to end the go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, threat gets added to the main scheme. He's going to scheme for 1, 2. We'll discard a card. He heals 3. They're going to scheme for 1. We have an encounter card. Animal Ferocity attached to Sabertooth. He gains Stalwart, and then we spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. Ugh. Okay. Okay, let's activate Teen Spirit. Okay, and Biggin. Nice. What is the best way to go about doing this? I can remove, if I do, I can embiggen and remove 4 off of everything. Or I can remove all 5 from there and then turn the tide and take him out. And then maybe get Nick Fury out. Although Helicarrier would be nice, but I think I'm going to try to get Fury out. Okay, so let's flip. We're going to exhaust the suit and multi-talented for sneak by. So remove 3 threat. We're going to exhaust Shrink to remove that 5 threat. And then we'll play Turn the Tide. So after your hero thwarts, removes all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So this is enemy's defeated. We'll discard everything here for Nick Fury. We'll draw 3. Oh. I'll discard this Strength for Superpower Training. Each player may search the deck and discard power for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. And then we're going to thwart with her and him to remove this. No, I'm sorry. We're going to leave her as is, and we're going to thwart with Miss Marvel to remove this, to do the upgrade, and we're going to get Embiggen, because it does say the deck and discard pile, so Embiggen comes in. When you play an attack event, exhaust this to increase the damage by 2, and then we'll exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card for Wiggle Room. Okay, and we're actually going to keep Wiggle Room, and we're going to... She's got damage on her, and we're going to just end our go. Okay. 1 threat gets added. He's going to attack for 3. We're going to Wiggle Room it. So we're going, whenever we would take any amount of damage, we would prevent 3 of it. That's going to make us the defender, so we are defending the attack, so it doesn't go to him. So 3, 4, 5, so we take 2 damage. We're going to discard that to draw a card. We're going to discard the top card there. He heals 2, so he's back to full health. And then we have an encounter card, and it's going to be Chitauri Soldier. When Chitauri Soldier attacks you and discards the top card of the encounter deck, take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons. I guess I could have used Nick Fury to block and not Wiggle Roomed it, but that's fine. Okay. So let's exhaust the suit and discard the power ball plus for hit and run. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. We will exhaust this to remove the to do 4 damage to Sabertooth. We'll have and remove the threat from here. And then we will exhaust her to get hit and run back. Let's do energy for Big Hands to defeat him. Discard hit and run for Amir. So as an alter ego action, exhaust Amir Khan to place 1 card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck and then draw a card. And then we're going to flip. We're going to do Teen Spirit. That gives us Nakia. Nice. Let's activate Amir. Amir is going to give us back... Well, I'm going to get this back soon. So what do we want? Maybe we want build support. We'll put build support on the bottom and draw a card. We'll discard Wiggle Room for Nakia. So it reduced the cost of the next card you play this phase by 1. And then we're going to end our go. There's that. We'll draw this. Okay, I just got to get built out here. Okay. Threat gets added to the main scheme. He schemes for 1. You're stunned. We discard that. He doesn't heal any. And then we get an encounter card. So the first encounter card's drawing near. Oh! And the second encounter card's going to be Sound the Alarms. Okay. We're going to discard a card here. It's going to add a pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. Let's activate a mirror to put Multi-Talented back on the bottom, and then we'll draw a card. We'll discard Wiggle Room to discard this card. We will activate Teen Spirit, and we'll get Sneak By. Okay, we've got a few options here because we could get Moon Girl out. So let's flip. Let's discard. Let's exhaust the suit. Or hold on. Well, before I flipped, let's exhaust Nakia to bring in build support. We're going to flip now. There we go. Now, how do I want to do this? We would discard these 3 for Moon Girl, so we're playing as if we're a champion. Then that means that we're going to play these all for blue, which means we'll get to draw 3 cards. If you play an attack and a thwart card, it prevents you attacking, but you still get to thwart, right? I don't know. We're going to attack just to remove that, just to be safe. Let's exhaust the suit for hit and run, and discard this for hit and run. We're going to exhaust this to do 2 additional damage and exhaust this to do 2 additional threat. And we're going to remove this and deal him 4 damage. And then exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. And then that's going to get us a support card that costs 3 or less, which will be Helicarrier, if I can find it. Boom. Then we will discard. He has 5 health left right now. We'll thwart 2 on this to remove that. She'll take the consequential. We'll do that to remove this. No, we can leave it. It's fine. We'll do this to do 4 damage. And actually, let's just do this. We'll exhaust Helicarrier and discard Sneak By for Sneak By and get rid of this. And just clear the board. Okay. Let's draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll add threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack for 3. We're going to have Ironheart block it. So 3. We're stunned. Ironheart's defeated. We'll discard a card. He's going to heal none. We have a boost card. Or, not a boost card, a encounter card. So it's another Chitauri Soldier. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We'll attack to get rid of this. Now, he's got 1 health left. We can remove the threat and I can heal up. Or do I bring in Fury? Yes, let's exhaust Helicarrier, discard Red Dagger, and Genius for Nick Fury. We'll draw 3. I need to get rid of the attachment on him. So we'll discard the 3 of these to get rid of Animal Ferocity. No, we'll get rid of the claws. We'll have Fury hit for 2. Or do I want Fury to hit on him? We're going to have Fury hit for 2 onto him, so he's defeated. It's going to bring in the next stage. So the next stage comes in tough. After he activates against you, discard the card from top of the encounter deck to heal him. Okay, so he comes in with a tough. He's got 15 health. Moon Girl is going to knock the tough off. She's gone. We'll do Polymer Suit and discard Multi-Talented for Big Hands to take out the Chitauri. And we're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think we have another flip down in it for us. He's going to attack for 2. We're going to have Fury block, so that's going to be 2. A pursuit counter. After this activation resolves, place a pursuit counter pursued by the past. Fury is defeated. Encounter card. Sinister Strike. Place a pursuit counter pursued by a cast, and if it has any counters on it, the villain attacks you. It does. He's going to attack us. We're going to have to defend. So we're going to defend. So he does... Oh, and then he did activate, so we have to heal him. So this actually would have been... This is actually what would have healed him. So he's going to be full health. So then this is what heals him after the activation. So actually we don't do that. That heals him after the activation. Then this is our encounter card. Place 3 pursuit cards or pursued by the past if it has any counters on it. Ugh! Okay, so that comes out and that comes out. So Generation Y, when revealed, discard cards from top of a player's deck for each ally and persona support in play. It's going to be 4 cards for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison cannot take damage when engaged with another minion. Oh my goodness. I was hoping to flip down, but he's not giving me choices here. Okay. So, I want this for kind of dealing with him. But first things first, let's go ahead and we are going to exhaust the suit and Helicarrier and discard Mockingbird for hit and run. So do 2 damage to an enemy and remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to exhaust Embiggen to make it 4 damage. We're going to move 2 damage from here. And then he's going to take 4. This is gone. We're going to exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Then we're going to do Turn the Tide and do the 3 damage to take him out. We'll thwart... do we want to exhaust her to bring that back? Yeah, let's exhaust her to bring hit and run back. And we'll discard energy and big hands for hit and run. It's going to remove the 2 threat and deal 2 damage. We're going to flip down. We're going to exhaust Nakia to bring in Lay the Trap. So the player who defeats the side scheme deals 5 damage to the villain. So this is going to be kind of our little final push here. We'll exhaust Amir to... Oh, I discarded an extra card. I shouldn't have discarded 1 extra card. Oh, well. We're going to exhaust Amir to bring in... add big hands back to our deck. And then we're going to do Teen Spirit and discard. And we're going to get big hands. It's going to give us an encounter card. I didn't even intend on doing that, so. Oh, I should have drawn a card, and then whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm discarding down anyway. I goofed that whole part up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Threat gets added to the main scheme. I think we win next turn. He schemes for 2, 3, 4. He's going to heal 3. We have our encounter card. So the first encounter card is going to be Unrelenting Savage. He schemes. If he has no sustained threat, he gets +1 for the activation. Oh, we just lost. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. He's got... so he schemes for 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we just did lose. Gosh darn it. I think I could have won next turn. I didn't think he was going to scheme like that. Well, I tried. This deck would have worked. I mean, I totally would have been fine. I just miscalculated that. I did not think he'd pop the threat off in one go. Are you kidding me? Then he would have healed just 1. Are you kidding me? Seriously, this could have been the card. Oh well. That's going to be it. We didn't take the win, but this deck is a lot of fun because you get to just multi-talented and hit and run and just like activate and big in and shrink and do all that stuff. That seems like it seems like a lot of fun. I didn't get to do multi-talented as much as I was hoping, but I was kind of poised to win, so I kind of blew it there. But that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.